Alright, in this lesson we're going to be looking at parallelograms. A parallelogram is a quadrilateral with two pairs of parallel sides. Some of the properties of a parallelogram are for all quadrilaterals, the sum of the angles is 360. For parallelograms, the consecutive angles are supplementary, so the angles that are next to each other add up to 180. The opposite sides are congruent, the opposite angles are congruent, and the diagonals bisect each other. Here we want to determine what RS is. RS is opposite TU. Since TU is 2.5, then RS is 2.5. We want to determine what the measure of angle K is. Angle K and angle J are consecutive angles, so their sum is 180. So we're going to subtract 72 from 180 to find the measure of angle K, which will be 108. Angle Y and angle Z are consecutive angles, so they are supplementary. So we would subtract 113 from 180 to find the measure of angle Y, which is going to be 67. GD is opposite FE, so they are congruent. 15 is what the measure of FE is, so GD is also 15. And then QP is opposite NL, so QP is 19. NQ is opposite OP, so it's 12 also. OR is half the measure of that diagonal, so since the other half of the diagonal is 13, then OR is also 13. And then QO is the length of the entire diagonal, so we just add 13 and 13 to get 26. And then NP is going to be the length of the other diagonal. Half of that diagonal is X, so the full diagonal would be X plus X, or 2X. In this figure, we're told that RS. So RS is going to be the same measure as PQ, so we're going to set 2X equal to X plus 3. Solve for X, and we get 3. And then we need to plug that value back into the expression for RS. 3 plus 3 is 6. For N, the consecutive angles are supplementary, so we'd have 10N plus 8N equals 180. Solve for N and we get 10. Again, RS is going to be 3 plus 3, which is 6. The measure of angle S is 10 times N. 10 times 10 is 100. And then the measure of angle R is 8 times N. 8 times 10 is 80. Here we're told WH is 2x minus 9, WY is 3x minus 9. Since WY is twice the length of WH, we would set up our equation as follows. Plug in the expression for WY and WH. Solve for X, and we get 9. So now we just plug in that value of 9 into the expression for WY, and we get 18. Here we want to find the measure of angle V. So we're going to add 54 and X plus 31, add that to 2X plus 95, and set that equal to 180. Alright, so for X we get 23. The measure of angle V is going to be 2 times 23 plus 95, which is 141. And then lastly, we've got example 9. Example 10, we've got 2a equals 0.5, 2a equals 0.5b plus 1.1. Skip this one also because we were actually given values for a and b.